Hello, everyone. This is Yaritza Pena, and welcome to my presentation on Arline Finch. So, Finch received a BS degree in art education from Skidmore College and an MA from the University of Illinois. In 1961, she became a professor at San Diego State University, where she created the jewelry and metalsmithing program. She was also one of the founders of the Society of North American Goldsmiths, SNAG, and served as SNAG's president from 1982 to 1985. She always saw her art as adornments to be worn, as a mean to exalt the wearer, and according to her, she had worn all her pieces at least once in her lifetime. She is mostly known for pieces like these, where she knits, crochets, and looms the piece and gives it shape. But whenever she first started to incorporate textile techniques within her work, she began by weaving wire before slowly making her way through looming, crochet, knitting, and whenever she learned how to anodize aluminum and got access to color copper wire, she was able to give her pieces vibrant colors and this boldness that she was very drawn to and became a signature look, along with her pioneering textile techniques within the metalsmith and jewelry industry. A practitioner who followed soon after was Mary Lee Hu. She mostly focused on gold as her medium, and she very rarely delved into the bold and vibrant colors that Finch did. And unlike Finch, who sometimes used some mechanical process in her pieces, who only handmade her pieces. She really focused on the idea of being able to reflect the truest form of nature and human creation. Um, so that's how what she was mostly focused on. Meanwhile, June Schwartz, while she wasn't a textile technique practitioner, she did make these vessels that really resembled the folds of cloth, and she was very heavily inspired by gowns as seen in the rights and being able to mimic the properties of cloth textiles onto metal. And it's she did not shy away from vibrant colors, which I think Finch would very much love. Ruth Asawa has a very similar, how would I say it, very similar feel to Finch. However, her pieces were more organic as she mostly focused on being able to see every layer in her pieces and focused on the lightness and movement of her pieces. She never took a jewelry approach as Finch and Hu, and instead she mainly made sculptures, and she was mainly a sculpture artist. And her color palette was mostly neutral in nature. But whatever the case may be, from all these practitioners, they were all inspired by being able to manipulate or incorporate things from the textile industry. And it really opened the door to the idea that even though there are many traditional methods that are still used today, and there are already ways to manipulate metal in various forms, there were still new avenues left to discover in this industry of being able to create something new with metal, being able to manipulate metal in a way that nobody has ever seen before.